Okay, so I wanted to catch up on some of the speculation surrounding the case of missing Gannon Stauch from Colorado. He is an 11-year-old boy who is said to have last been seen Monday, January 27, 2020. Many people are pretty suspicious about the possible involvement of his stepmother, Leticia, or Tisha, or T for short. I just wanted to touch on a few of those details here. So, one thing that a lot of people are talking about is the bandage that was spotted on her hands by her thumb area when she was giving her famous interview. If you notice, she's wearing the kind of sweatshirt that has holes cut out for her thumbs to slip through. I know many shirts are made this way, but I don't know, it just kind of seems like a short wig to cover up long hair, if you get what I'm saying. Uh, in the interview, she mentions that she and her stepdaughter had no clothes after leaving the house and had to go get new ones. I can only assume that this shirt was newly purchased. Maybe it's nothing and she's known to often wear these types of shirts. Maybe she just likes how it looks. I don't know. It just seems worth mentioning though. So let's take a closer look at her hands. You can make out some kind of bandage here by where her thumb meets her hand. Considering this and the sweatshirt over top, it's hard not to wonder if she's trying to cover something up. In all fairness, I know that these kinds of sweatshirts are somewhat common. I have one at home myself. Here is a picture of one that I have. I will say though that wearing it how it's made is pretty awkward and uncomfortable, so I rarely, if ever, wear it with my thumbs inside. I don't know, what do you guys think about this? Do you think people are making too much out of it? Another thing that I wanted to talk about, many people on social media are talking about the clear and obvious tension between Tisha and Gannon's biological mother, Landon. From what I've gathered, that tension has been there for quite some time, even before Gannon's disappearance. Whether that means it's less likely or more likely that T has done something sinister, I thought it was worth bringing up. Here's some evidence of T blaming Landon for her having to leave her teaching job. After looking into this further, it seems as if T signed two different contracts with two different school districts, and that is why her teaching job, or her teaching license, was pulled for 180 days. Again, this doesn't have much to do with the case itself, but I thought it was an interesting look into the family dynamic. I think many of us will agree that at the very least, T has a little bit of a history so far as coming off of somewhat narcissistic and has a habit of shifting blame. There's also been people coming forward saying that T and Landon were actually friends while Landon and Albert were married. It's being said that T and Albert were actually having an affair behind Landon's back, and that's how their relationship started. Just wanted to add here that honestly, I have no way of fact checking these claims right now, and this little detail should be considered hearsay. I thought it was worth sharing. If it is true, it kind of gives us a better idea as to why T felt like she had to leave the home when Landon arrived to help with the search. In my personal opinion, at a time like this, you would think everyone could just put their differences aside and focus solely on Gannon, but it is what it is, and T decided that leaving with only the clothes on her back, it seems, was the best step forward. I've also seen a few posts on Facebook, and some odd behavior has been spotted on T's Facebook page. People have noticed that she and her husband initially shared a joint account, and that was changed on or around January 12th or 13th. This would be right around the same time that she applies for a job with Frontier Airlines. Many people think that the most common reason for a couple to share a joint account is because of either the suspicion or a history of cheating. In all fairness, we really don't know why they shared an account or why it was changed, but it has been changed. Another thing that has recently surfaced is the mention of the stepmother renting a car Monday morning, which is the day Gannon reportedly went missing, and it was allegedly returned Monday night. It's being said that police swabbed the car for DNA and that it may have been taken in as evidence. It's hard to sift through rumors and fact on social media, so I want to encourage everyone out there to take these details with a grain of salt. If it is true, however, it really could be a major breakthrough in the case. The latest development in the case includes the search command post being moved about 10 miles northwest of the original location to the sheriff's office training facility, which is located across the street from the El Paso County Jail. Many people are nervous this means they have found direct evidence of a crime scene, and I think we're all nervously awaiting further details. Another thing I thought was interesting is that this location is pretty close to a Petco. I think it was the older daughter was said to have taken Gannon to Petco. I'm not sure which day, if this would have been Sunday or Monday, but she had taken Gannon to Petco and he was made to wait in the car while she went inside the store. So I don't know. I just think that the locations being so close there, it just makes me wonder if there's some kind of information that that hasn't been shared yet and that we're not aware of. But at any case, this is where the case stands as of right now. Of course, if anyone has any information about this case, please contact authorities and feel free to leave your comments below. Thanks for watching, everyone. So while I was editing this video, it was confirmed that a crime investigation truck was parked outside of Gannon's home. We don't know exactly what that means. I think we're all fearful that this story isn't going to end with a happy ending. So I just wanted to update this video. Thanks for watching, guys.